Alright, I am back at this point in time. And I'm just gonna take my time. I think I'm on the main trail now. I don't know how far out I am. But even if it gets dark, I think I can see this trail. I think this trail is wide enough and it's light enough. I think I can see it in the dark. Hopefully I can. I'm still breathing. That walk up that last hill was hell. I was like, am I going to make it? I was high and buying, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm going to make it up this damn hill. That's what I was thinking in my head at that point in time. I hope I don't have much farther to go. That's what I'm thinking at this point in time. I'm like, okay, I'm exhausted now. I'm sweating. I am soaked right now, as bad as I was when I did the Fort Hills hiking. So when I went to hike some of the trails of Fort Hills, I completely soaked my shirts in sweat. And all I had with me was a Twinkie. I took a Twinkie with me. I didn't take a bottle of water. This time I didn't bring a Twinkie, but I brought a bottle of water. No, I did eat a lemon bundt cake, didn't I? So I ate a lemon bundt cake before I started this journey. So I probably burned that up already. So I totally burned up the sugar and that. And now I'm getting slower and slower and slower. It's like holy moly, I'm getting slower here. Alright. Even my glasses are fogging up from the heat that's coming off my body. So, there's so much heat coming off my body right now that the glasses I'm wearing are fogging up. Alright. So, I'm starting to catch my breath. There's some major rocks down there. Let's see if I can catch those rocks before I get out of here. There's a whole bunch of rocks running up there. I don't think you can really see them, but they run way up there. So I'm not sure where the top of it is. I can't really see the top of it. I can see the rocks clearly from where I'm at, but the camera's not showing the rocks. So, so I can't really show you the rocks. They're right in front of me. I can see them clearly, but the camera's not clear. Wait a minute. No, it's not showing the rock up. They shoot right up. They shoot up there pretty high. I wasn't expecting to see rocks shoot up that high here. I looked down there and I thought, hey, oh my gosh! I thought I saw something down there. Did I just see a light blink? I did, didn't I? You see that? It's like something off in the distance. I'm gonna have to look at that when I get back. It's like a little there it is. It's like right there. Things are lighting up. It might be, wait a minute, it's probably the infrared. It's the infrared on the camera. So that's why you see where it looks almost like daylight, because the infrared on the camera is now turned on. I see the infrared come on. I see the little red dot in the center. I'm like, what the hell is that? Don't spook me out here in the middle of the woods at the edge of dark. Like, I did not want to be stranded out here in the woods in the dark, and you started hearing all kinds of noises, and all of a sudden been freaking out. It's like, what the hell is that, It's like, gee whiz. I'm still walking, still wondering how much farther it is to get me out of here. I have no clue. Wait a minute. I hear running water. I think I hear running water. Running water would be a good sign. See, there's another trail that shoots up there. Like, where the hell does that go? Is that a shortcut? I think I'll stay on the main trail. I don't think I'm going to be looking for any shortcuts. I just want to get the heck back out of here safely, I don't want to be out here walking around in the dark. Say, hey, my gosh, this is that way. No, it's this way. I do hear running water. All right. I feel much better now. I think. I hear running water. The running water can only mean one thing. There's only one thing that running water can mean. It's on back to that one part where the drop-off is. Yes. No, I'm not. Oh, I was hoping. I was so hoping. Look at this trail right here. It slants downhill. You imagine trying to walk across this when it's wet? If you come this way and it's been wet, it's rained, you better wear cleats and bring you a couple of walking sticks. Because if you don't, you could easily lose your footing right here and slide right down through there to that creek down below, which is, I don't know, it's about 150 feet down. From what I'm looking at, it looks like it's at least 150 feet down there. So, I'm looking down that way. I'm like, I hear running water, but it's not the running water I expected to hear. So, see, there's another trail. It looks like another trail. It might be where water runs over, I don't know. You know, I imagine water runs across these trails and it runs down that way. You do not want to come out here in heavy rains, though. The only way is you'd have to find a safe place to get down the kayak, hit the creek, try to make a kayak run, but I don't recommend it. You know, even when I was young, something like that would be really risky. I could fall that high. You know, I could take jumps that high and go unharmed so long as I make a nice flat landing. But if you don't make a nice flat landing, it could bust you up really bad. So I do see the water finally, the drop off down there. You know, so it goes up pretty high, it goes down. I can't really judge how far down it goes. I'm guessing it goes down at least 100 feet. So it's at least a 100-foot drop. I'm trying to figure out how to get on this trail up here because I want to get out of here because it is starting to get dark. Right now it's 20 minutes after 8. You know, it starts getting darker at 8:30. By 9 o'clock sometimes you have very little light at all. And of course, I am inside of woods. I am inside of woods on hiking trails. Well, what you might call hiking trails. You know, they take you down through here, supposedly where you can come and see the waterfall. Of course, you know, in a heavy rain, you would see a much bigger waterfall. But it also would be more dangerous treading down through here in heavy rain, because this would be really muddy and wet. And it's a good possibility that water is literally gushing down these trails as well. So they could be like their own small streams actually gushing down these trails. So, you know, it's not for the amateur to come out here and do things like this, the things that I've been suggesting in the videos. So do not do these things. These things are not for amateurs. Because you could actually ride a kayak probably down this trail in a heavy rain. I was like, yeah, that was easy. I'm all the way down the trail. All I had to do was bring a kayak and ride the water through a rainstorm. All right. I'm not huffing and puffing at all now. That was so easy. But you know, if you've never seen the big rides and the water slides and the water parks and stuff like that, it'd be kind of like that, but you know, just without the safety. There's no safety to it. I'm huffing and puffing again. Good. I'm going back uphill. I'm going back uphill. At this point in time, me holding the camera in focus hasn't happened in a while now, because you know, I got tired at a certain point. I was like, that's a long damn walk. I was like, oh my gosh, I see someplace familiar. I believe this is where I started out. So I believe I started out here, where I still have some light. So you can still see the light, you know, in certain places. So you can see it's starting to get dark. I'm starting to hear the noises of the night, which is a bit spooky sometimes. It's like, what the hell is what? You know, I hear all these different noises. But, you know, it's typical. There's typical noises in the night most of the time. I hope it is anyway. I hope everything I'm hearing is just typical animal noises. Most of it's like bird noises and stuff like that. They knock stuff down in the trees. And of course, they sit up there and they take their little poops off the branches, and that falls down. You know, and of course sometimes you'll hear the occasional hoot owl. There'll be owl sitting on a tree making noises, or a raccoon, or a deer tromping through the woods. But you know, I'm not ready for, you know, being out here by myself. I'm not ready for those really spooky experiences where you look up and it's like, holy shit, that's not normal. That is not an animal of normal caliber, you know. I mean, what the hell is that? I hope it leaves me alone. Or it protects me until I get back out of here. You know, things like that. You do not want to see when you're out here by yourself walking. I think I am out of here. Again, I think I have made it out of here before dark. I have come hiking again. And yes, I have made it out yet again before dark. Well, that's a strange smell there. I was like, what the hell is that? That was a really strange smell. All right. I'm out in the clearing now. Oh, yes. It's still there. It's still there. My ride is still there and waiting on me. I'm glad it's not like the kit car that David Hasselfield used to use in that shoe. What was it called? The Kit or something like that? Night Rider. Night Rider. Come here, car. I can't walk any further. Come and get me, please. I am totally exhausted. And you're not moving, car. Get your ass and get over here and get me now. Jeez, what are you doing? All right. So now comes the drive. The drive. That's what I was going to say. There's the road out there. And that's going to bring me to the end of another adventure in my hiking episodes to try to get stronger. Thank you for watching. I won't be back. I won't be right back this time. Take care.